Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Ursa Ryan and that is right, we've got a 57 civilization game to play today. 57 people crammed into the glory that is the huge Europe map. Now I always say this, but come to Discord and I keep a full list of the mods I use. Yes, I know I don't give full information out on the mods I use because it would take ages to rattle through like all of the mods I use every time. It's actually a really good way of funneling people to Discord. Yes, I know I'm being annoying, but, you know, live with it. It's just one of those things. Come to Discord for all of the mods that we could possibly use. I also keep the save file there just in case you can't bother to make this. And actually, with all of the setup here, it's a little bit fiddly. But let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. Firstly, it's Deity, it's standard speed. We've got Monopolies and Corps, we've got Secret Societies on. Now, Monopolies and Corps, I like to have this on 57 player maps because it gives cultural victory an option as well as science victory late game. It doesn't really cause the game to run any quicker, it just sort of funnels it through a little quicker, so I quite like having it on, and Secret Society as well is just really fun. But you'll notice I have 4 gameplay changing mods turned on today, yet not another maps pack is the mod that I use for this entire game. That's just how it works. Loyal capitals I also have turned on as well. I find with this mod on, it means that your capital can't flip to loyalty, and specifically for the AI in Europe, it really helps. Oh, by the way, this is not a TSL game. So I've got 57 civs in Europe, but they're not in accurate starting locations, as you may have guessed from the fact that I appear to be over on the right hand side of the map, probably somewhere in Russia from what I can gather. But I also have 2 other mods. I have Religion Expanded and Tomatex Historical Religions. These 2 gang together to expand religions into having 16 religions in a single game. Because I played this with the Mapuche last time, and all I could think about whilst going through was, wouldn't it be funny if we played Byzantium on a map with 16 religions? Yeah, this is going to be one of those games. Now, it is 57 players on this map. I am expecting it to be absolutely crammed, so we've got to get going. We've got to get moving here. I could settle in place, but I think I'm going to go and settle on this hill over there because I believe that gives me 1 more production than I would have if I stayed in place. So we'll treat ourselves to just 1 tile over, and then I guess we're just going to, well, just going to go and explore. We've got a lot of space to explore here, and for once I'm going to make a bunch of scouts. Oh yes, I should mention there are no barbarians on this map. So no Dracula, no vampires today. This is going to be just purely a little tribble hut. This is going to be a barb-less run. Look. Oh, we found some stuff. Oh, I've got the there's a lot of stuff being generated on this map randomly today. So a lot of the continents aren't going to necessarily make sense. Look, I'm on Asia technically, and Kalahari is another continent over there. Oh, I'm right on the mark. Actually, that's going to help later. Straight for astrology, we've got to get a religion. One of the first 16 religions, I should say. I'm hoping we should be able to get one, but you never know my luck. Void singers have been introduced, and I get a builder, which is a very good start if I could actually use the builder, which I can't really unless I go and work one of these farms over in the corners. Looks like it's going to be heading in that direction, but I'm not going to second guess it. Now, I'm not going to immediately get the Void Singers. I have this option available to me now. What I need to do is make sure that I get a religion as quickly as possible. So a Pingala start it is. There's not enough city-states on this map, I don't think. No, only 5. Somebody pointed this out to me on Discord. Civ can only have 64 different people playing the game, and a Civ and a city-state all count as 1 person, and it retains 1 for barbarians and 1 for something else, so it's 62 slots really. So you can see, because I've got 57 Civs, there's only 5 city-states. That's just how it works, unfortunately. But if you're wondering why there were no city-states on the previous map we were playing, that's why. Now I'm hoping that should be the Med, or at least the Black Sea, which is cool, because that means we can go and build Dromans if I go and settle next to it. So I might have to make one of these spots around here my second city, depending on where other people pop up. I have a horrible feeling other people are going to pop up. And kapop, bronze working boosted. Okay, that's actually quite a useful one, seeing as we wouldn't have been able to get that by ourselves. And irrigation boosted as well. Sweden appears to be quite near me. There is their capital. Okay, nice to meet you, Sweden, I guess. I'll kind of keep an eye on them and make sure they don't go and attack me. I always find Sweden are one of those slightly annoying civs that look like they're going to be really peaceful, but then they forward settle and attack you way more often than they should. And that kind of looks like that's exactly what's going to be happening now. I'm going for the triple scout start as well. It's not something I often do, but it's quite fun. And Pedro. Okay, so Pedro's not far off as well. And it looks like they're all going to be settling over near me and towards me, which is fine. I can live with that. We'll pick up this second farmed tile there because it helps my population to grow. Hang on. Let's just unwork that and work this one. Perfect. That'll mean that my capital grows nicely. I need it to have as high as pop as possible so that I can be building stuff later. Actually, Sweden and Brazil are already at war, which is quite entertaining. We'll keep an eye on that, but it means hopefully they're not going to be distracted by attacking me. God King, survey. Let's get that Pantheon sorted. And going in for foreign trade means that we get joint wars, which are very lucrative if we can get away with them. Oh yes, kill each other. Kill each other. Dido, Carthage, hello, how are you? Hungary, God, everyone is around into the same place at the moment. That's quite cool. We've got a huge target area if we just choose to charge into this direction. That's cool. Granted a recon unit. Oh, another one. So I think that's the 4 scout start now. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh God, Mongolia, where are they? Where are you? Oh, they just appeared over here. Oh God, are they to my north? They may be to my north. That's never a good thing, having Mongolia there. Right, switching immediately to astrology. Now you can see I've got a few different places I can put it, but I like this +2 over here. I don't really know what Pantheon I'm going to get at the moment, so we're not going to really forward plan too much on that front. Nobody's getting profits just yet. But, I mean, God, there are a lot of people. 16 religions available. All I've got to do is get 1. And otherwise, I mean, how do I get to that? What are we really going to attack with? Horses. We need horses. As many horses as we can get. So animal husbandry is going to be a good key to unlocking this. Cree, Arabia. I mean, it's tempting, Arabia, but I'm a little far from home to get away with that one. Don't leave settlers out in the open. Come on, you should know that by now. Right, horses. There are some horses over here. Okay, so we do. There's at least some. That's good. A little far away on the sort of overall ring of my empire. There's some down there as well. And some over there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Just a couple of horsemen is all you need to have a good Byzantium strategy. Or heavy chariots, to be fair. That's equally useful. Is it worth... Do I just beeline straight for horseback riding? I mean, I got... If there's one here and then there's one there, I could easily go and beeline the horses, but I don't want to be too reliant on them. I'm going to go for mining first, and then we'll see if we can get some heavy chariots. Okay, I actually have my district completed and 5 people are making religions ahead of me. That's good. Anybody that I can see or know about? No, not yet. So we're not going to get a huge taxus bonus at the beginning, but that's okay. Let's go for holy site prayers first. Norway. And actually, I can start joint wars now. That's exciting. So basically, what I've got to do is pick people with a lot of money that are more likely to go to joint wars. Like, I mean, fortunately, Saladin doesn't want any, but what about France? Do you want any joint wars on Dido? Yes, they will. You see, look at all this. Dido's ages away from me, so I'll take that war because that gives me tons and tons of gold that I can now use to make myself like a shrine, for instance. So, I mean, that's brilliant. That's 2 profit points per turn. I know 3 because, of course, I'm Byzantium. Of course I am. Saladin wants a war with Genghis Khan, which is a little bit of a risky move, but for 21 gold per turn, I'm going to just gamble on the fact that by the time he finds me and brings his army down, I could just buy units in. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I mean, look, Genghis Khan is kind of up here. It's a bit risky. They do have some warriors kind of in the middle and on the way, but we'll see if we can ignore those and just go for it anyway. Korea? Here's Pantheon. Please say there's some left. There are some left. Good. We put a few more into the game with one of the mods that we added, so I was really worried we were going to have that issue yet again, but no. Should we try and do some stuff that's a little bit different? I'm going to try and do some stuff that's a little bit different. I can't guarantee we will always be able to pick different stuff, but there are some options here. Mines over luxury and bonus resources give science. Sun God is +1 food and +1 production from farms over bonus resources. I've got farms over bonus resources. Sun God sounds great. Oh, go on then, let's do that. That's awesome. Yay! Wow. That's a 6-yield tile and a 6-yield tile. God, that worked amazingly well. And we're racing towards our first religion now. Let's do one more Holy Site prayers, and then I'll sort of go from there, really. I'm just going to buy in these horses. I know it's a bit of a waste of early game gold, but I have quite a bit of early game gold, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I mean, yeah, look, there's loads of farms with bonus resources here, so that's hopefully going to do well for me. And we've actually got horseback riding boosted now and some horses coming in, so fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed we should be in a good place now. Kemmons, I want to play a game with the Kemmons soon because they are my favourites. The Kemmons want a war with France. But, like, I've got a deal with them already. No, can we have a war with anybody else? What about Harold? 8 gold for a war with Harold. Yeah, you see, that's better. I'll take that war. Great. Yeah, by the way, this is going to be an angry game. I'm not planning on being super friends with anybody in this game, really. Poland? First religion's been taken, by the way, which is cool. I need 16 points and I'm making 3 per turn. So I'm not going to bother with another Holy Site prayers. We're going to instead begin to expand our army. We're going to get a Gogi very soon. So in order to do that and to maximize that, I think I'm just trying to think about getting a monument. Do I get a monument or do I just build an army to start with? I think building an army's got to be the best thing. So let's get a load of slingers and we can go for an archer rush. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a builder first, and then once we've got a Gogi, I'll have more units and more things to use. Spain. I look forward to the inevitable religious war we have. Scotland. China. Egypt. Oh, that's a golden age for me as well. That's good. That means I can turn my faith into settlers when the time comes. Oh, Norway got the first prophet. Nice. I wonder if they pillaged gold or faith or something and bought it with that. Egypt wants a war with Spain, though. Haha. Yes, thank you so much. God, basically, I'm a catalyst. I'm just wandering around getting people to declare war on other people. Like, I am a nightmare. Like, you know, why do I exist? I just wander, causing chaos. Oh, and look at this. Poland, yeah, the faith on beautiful tiles. God, that's going to be really good on this map. Oh, and people have started to denounce me now. That's really good. That means I get more options for joint wars later down the line. So Mongolia have actually started to bring their warriors down to me, which I'm kind of doing deliberately because I know I'm going to get a religion in a second. And instead of getting a settler, which I was saving up for, I'm just going to start buying a couple of slingers and warriors and start to get my army together. But this is going to be a good opportunity for me now to just accidentally give them a bit of a kicking and inadvertently spread my religion because of it. Plus, I believe the war can only go on for a couple more turns, like it's not forever. So, it's okay. Slinger, 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 slinger. Yeah, peace in 2 turns in theory. I mean, there's no way they'll take the peace, but it is an option. Urban planning, Agogi, there we go. Right, this is our war footing now. We are kind of getting ready, getting into action. We're going to start to put a little bit of resistance now into what Mongolia are doing. I'm looking forward to this. This is good. Start to make peace with people while we can. There's peace with Dido. And I'm just keeping an eye out for like other joint wars that might appear as well. I think Mongolia now, we could have peace. Although they're actually not going to let me have it. But that, you know, works weirdly enough for me. I don't mind that at all. You move to there. I'll go for this attack that gets a kill. Okay, that's a turn too early. Like, next turn, that's when I want the kills. So can we just wait for a second? Simon Prophet, Simon Peter, sorry, someone took another prophet. That's cool. Oh, 4 have gone already, actually. Nobody's put a religion down just yet, but 4 have gone already. Right, this is where we look at historical religions, and we have a look and just see that there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of options available, but a lot of them are named. A lot of them are named until we get down to the bottom. Legalism. I like that. And eventually we'll find the ones that I can change. Oh yes, that's right. The goat marks the start of the ones I can change. What should we go for today? That's a ram, isn't it? That's the goat. I always get that wrong. I like the bow and arrow. That was cool. Ooh, the kraken. Kraken is cool. There's the sword. Oh, the cheeky... Right, you know what this is going to be called? Taxus Maximus. It's going to be an absolute crazy, crazy game. And today, because I know last time it really, really annoyed everybody that I ended up picking something that was in the base game, I'm going to pick different ones, okay? Okay, so leave me alone. I'm gonna do something different. So, +1 culture for each citizen following the religion. That could be quite cool. Shrines and temples provide science equal to their intrinsic faith output. That's like, oh, that's like a crazy version of the culture one. I like that. +1 movement to builders and settlers trained in cities following this religion. Fervent spirit. Now that would be really cool because I can repair everything behind the lines whilst I conquer. Although, I mean, I do kind of like the idea of getting extra science as I spread myself around, because this is the thing. If I were to go for hierarchic script, I could then, but instead of getting a building first, I'm not going to get a building first, I'm going to get one of the sort of follower ones. So +1 science for each city following the religion. For instance, that's a good option. Scholarly tradition we used last time. +1 culture for each city following the religion. So I can get science and culture split evenly as we go through. Or do we just stick on science? You know what, I'm going to go science. Hierarchic script, and then we'll go for the Ecumenical? Ecumenical? Oh my god, it's the council, okay? I'm going for the council. Right, bam, that gives me already 3 more science per turn. That is great. Don't mind me again, Mongolia, whilst I just settle around you as well. Like, I do like the idea of getting the sun god bonus on as many of these tiles down here as I can. India, they want to go to war with Hungary? Done. Deal. I like the gold. I like gold. You know what, just thinking about it, I didn't pick up Crusade, did I? Now that was the one thing I was going to break my rule and get. I should probably get Crusade. That is kind of the whole point of Byzantium. Okay, let me just have a fiddle around with this, because I do kind of want Crusade. So to do that, I need to go to theology. Okay, I can do that. We'll get some culture in quickly. And Kapluth. Okay, it didn't spread my religion particularly, but I didn't quite need it to at that point. What I am doing is now getting some archers. Good old-fashioned archer rush, that'll help. It appears to be a second career, which is a bit worrying because I definitely turned off the function to allow more than one person of the same civ to appear in this game. Clearly something didn't work, but you know what? If I've got a slight overlap, then that's not the worst. Dado wants war with Christina as well. Perfect! I was going to go to war with her in a second anyway, because she's right on my border. Don't mind me, Mongolia, whilst I just level all of my troops up to archers. I'm just doing my thing. Just made peace with Norway, and they immediately want war with Robert the Bruce. I mean, this couldn't be any better. I'm just like, I'm just the ultimate mercenary in this game. Teddy. It's Teddy. And the Ottomans as well. Getting a kill on that guy. Does that spread my religion at all? Yes. There we go. Spread it to my first city over here. That's wonderful. Gives me, I think, just 1 more science per turn, which just helps me to spread my religion a little bit more, get me a little bit more science. It's all pretty good. I should have settled this city first, actually. That would have been sensible, because then it would have been following my religion, but never mind. I still have my Pantheon, and bam. Oh yeah, that's a good initial tile. Let's treat myself to a builder and get this city up off the ground quickly. I'm going to get a monument in there quickly as well. I need to get to temples fast before someone picks up Crusade. That's just such an oversight on my part there. No man is above the law, my arse. America. Going to war with Poland immediately. You just don't care. Oh, another one of these glorious river tiles. And another luxury for myself. Get myself a wheel boost. Everything's very happy at the moment, which is always slightly disconcerting. I'm not used to being anywhere near this successful in a game. Rome. Spain wants war with China now that I've made peace with them. Mongolia have set their kingdom on fire, which is terrible until you realise that their yields are going to be mad. Okay, here's Mongolia's actual army. I say actual army, it's not a particularly good army, but it is an army, so we'll just sort of give it that credit for now. There's 1 kill, which spreads my religion to my new city. Nobody really needed to worry about that, but it's nice to have that recognition. I'm going to fire at this archer quickly to see if we can stop that from killing me initially. Second India. Okay, there may be a couple of duplicates, but it's okay. 1 more kill in Mongolia. Yeah, perfect. Gets to the point where you're sort of thinking, do you just stop attacking me, Mongolia, now? Because, like, I'm clearly going to keep pushing you back here. Got early empire now. I think I'm kind of happy with how things are at the moment. A little bit extra production, the ability to build more units. It's all good. Let me just get that attack, and then can I finish that warrior off? Yes, I can. I just need to get a little bit closer to the actual danger zone now so that I can go to war with Sweden a bit better. I mean, you're being annoying, Mongolia, because you're just trickling units to me like one at a time, and it's not enough to cause like proper issue. But it's annoying because, you know, I want to actually siege Sweden at the moment. What are you going to do? Let's get Connoisseur. That will help me to get to Theology nice and quickly. Australia. Why have you got a city called Krakow, my friend? Oh, it's because the cities are all being named geographically, so we must be in Poland. I see. That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. Oh, I like it when you start to get a score for taking over cities when you're at war with people. It's the best bit about Byzantium. I love this sort of exchange. It's like make peace with people, check out how much gold they've got. That's enough. Let's go to war with Pedro. Yeah, Pedro. I haven't got anything with him, so the war chain just continues. Pedro's good because Pedro's here. I've got my eye on him. So that is horseback riding, and I've been saving up horses for this very moment. I can now just go ka-chunk and get myself a horse. Lovely. A man on a horse is worth 7 million horses. That's what Sean Bean says about that one. This city is already sieged. My archer, let's give himself volley, why not? We'll get a little bit more faith so that I can immediately get that apostle when it's time to come. I'll start to siege the city. And yeah, this will be my first target. No one's selling horses as well. That's really annoying. I guess people do have horses, but like it's still too early in the game, so nobody's going to let go of them. So now that I've got horseback riding, I think I'm going to go for heavy chariots quickly, just to make sure that I can get that one sorted. Again, don't forget, even if they have walls, I can ignore walls with heavy and light cavalry as long as they follow my religion. Vietnam, lovely to meet you. Do you have any money? I believe you probably do. Let's go. Do you want a war with Trajan? No? What about Korea? I do want a war with Korea, though. Which Korea? Doesn't matter which Korea. At this point, either Korea works for me. There you go. Now, Sweden, of all the people that I'm going to make peace with, you are not one of them. Mongolia, you need to make peace with me because all you're doing right now is just spreading my religion around, although I do quite enjoy that. That's good fun for me. Anyway, bit of a warrior rush time. Bomp, bomp, bomp. Nice. Just in time for my second horseman as well. This is going to be such a cool little city here. Yes, I know I'm settling away from the coast. It's great, but look how many bonus resource farms I'm going to be able to put down on this city. It's wonderful. Oh, Australia has declared a war against me with India. Oh dear. Okay, well, I mean, they're basically just killing this warrior that's sort of lurking around here, but that's okay. We don't mind that. I've still got 150 gold per turn coming in, so it's kind of what matters to me. It's a 3 yield tile, and now it's a 6 yield tile. And I'm in a golden age. Sweden's in a dark age. That's awesome. Right. Exodus of the Evangelists is pretty cool. Monumentality is pretty awesome too. Pen, brush and voice culture for every district. I mean, I might just take the culture at the beginning of this game because I quite like the ability of just getting that through. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Monumentality, it's all about apostles for me. I want to be able to get that apostle sorted. I don't know. This is a really difficult choice, actually. I mean, I could settle more, get my builders to improve quicker. And yeah, actually that would be good. Let's get the builders to improve a bit quicker. I can build them, or I can get settlers quicker with gold as well. Or cheaper with gold, I should say. Sweden are counterattacking with some heavy chariots though, which is a little bit disconcerting, but never mind. So let's just take refuge for a second. Let them come in, let them attack as I bring in my horsemen, which is a lot more powerful. Eleanor of Aquitaine. I really want to see Eleanor have a good game. Go on. Do your best. I'm just going to take the gamble that I can kill that unit with that attack. I can. And I'm spreading the religion a little further now to Brazil City in particular. That's good. I just want to be able to just sort of slowly whittle this city down. Let's attack that unit quickly with my horse. Spreading it down. Oh yeah, have you seen this fire, by the way? It's just gone all the way down, and I've just saw it appearing. Yeah, my capital's going to get absolutely fried. Maybe should I build a fire break? Is that something I should do, maybe? Just like cut the forest down so it can't spread? That's probably a sensible thing to do. I've got drama and poetry sorted all of a sudden. That's quite good. Yeah, do you see? Look, the fire's appearing. I told you. I told you it's appearing. It's absolutely horrifying in how quickly it's spreading through the land here. We are all going to die. Every single one of us. Bang. This city's mine, and I'm spreading my religion to Poland still. Yeah, I need to be careful about how I advance my troops here, because if I'm not careful, they are all going to get roasted. We should knock Brazil out of the game pretty quickly. I think that could be a good decision on my part. Indonesia. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, it's coming in. I've already lost 2 population in my capital. Okay, right. I know you're all healing. I get that entirely, but you need to back away quickly. And quickly. You can only run so fast, I appreciate, but this fire, it is out of control, and it's gonna burn this city. I mean, Franz Ferdinand really got it quite right in this instance. 1 attack and 2 attacks, and still spreading my religions around. Yes, that's right. He. Every single one gives me another science. Everything is burning. Oh my word. Okay, this is going to be a delightful paradise to have cities in eventually, but for now, quite frankly, it's disturbingly horrible, and we will never speak of it again. Actually, think about it. Pastures. Not pastures. Preserves. Pastures? What am I talking about? Preserves. Ooh, that'd be cool. Anyway, I'm getting carried away with ourselves. For now. Right. First of all, volley. Second of all, kasploosh. Third of all, hayah. Oh, that didn't work, but that will. Kabam. And then we can start to lay waste to this city, which is slowly going to get attacked. Kaflumph and kaflumph. Up here, I have a heavy chariot that's going to pillage some gold. Take the jade. Yes, and feed it to the monks who will make a temple from it. Wonderful. That gives me a bunch of science, that actually. What was that? 4 science from memory? Oh, yes. But more importantly, I can get an apostle. Or I could, if I had more faith. Okay, so no crusade for now. But, hang on. That governor title from State Workforce, that will give me Void Singers. And I think I own 3 monuments already. If I don't own 3 monuments, no, I own 4 monuments now, so that'll be loads of faith. Okay, a plan's coming together. You can tell because I'm getting frantic. Oh yeah, now I see it. Preserves. Preserves everywhere. Oh, why did I not think of this before? I'll work out the specifics of it all a bit later, but like, for now, we can dream. We can dream that I can create pastures in such a crazy effective way. Look at that. That would be beautiful. In the meantime, leveling up. 1, 2, this city's mine. Serves you right for existing Brazil, if you ask me. Maha! My first one killed. Ah, yes, this is going to be wonderful. It would be wonderful, actually, if I have the loyalty to keep the city, which I don't, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm going to have to quickly go and see if we can take these cities. I need more strength, more power. I'm also settling new cities down here now. Isn't that exciting? And a builder to give myself one of the amazing farms, which is just wonderful. There we go, melody. Nice, I was on 13 faith per turn. If I give this a little shake around, you'll see I'm now on a 24 faith per turn. Good stuff. Another city on the coast up here as well. And that's good. Because this means, yes, I know, everyone's getting very excited, but in Tenzig, I have my 2nd supply of horses. That is genuinely really important. Now, can we make peace with people? Yes, Australia wants peace. That's good. We can make it with India number 1. No, India number 1 doesn't want peace. What about India number 2? No, the Indias are like, bring it, fool. Korea don't want peace as well, and neither does Mongolia. Well, there's some people who are just like absolutely terrifyingly for war generally. Can declare war on France though, which will be quite useful with Australia. That gives me some more upfront gold, which is really good because I have horses that need to run to the front lines quickly. Let's just get these guys to the front, and then I can purchase in a new horse down there. That's lovely. Oh, and I've got another horse down in my new city as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 4-yield tile. Bam! Now it's a 7-yield tile. At this point, Pingala's not as useful in my capital. I'd need Pingala to stop this city from flying away. 3 turns. I've only got 3 turns. Oh, painful. Never mind. Let's just get 1 attack in, followed by 2, followed by the horse. Can you finish it off? Yes, you can. And bam! My religion spreads to another bunch of cities. That'll help a bit. We need to take this city out quick. Quick, smart. Now, there's the piece that India wants. Cool. Right, now, do you want some sort of deal? Have you got... Oh, they do have loads of gold. Joint war with Scotland? I mean, this is where it gets complicated. I'm trying to remember who I have deals with. Scotland I have a deal with, so even if I could get one, it wouldn't necessarily be a good thing. And Jatara I've also got a deal with, but only 12 gold's worth of deal. So if he wants to... No, that's not going to be good enough. I'm going to replace... Yeah, I will replace it with the one with Scotland. Oh, yeah, and they'll give me horses. Oh, yes, here we go. Here we go. This gives me the army that I need. So, yes, it's going to annoy people by going to war with somebody I had a deal with, but never mind. We're playing the field. We're playing the field, and we've got a bunch more horses now. A bunch more horses to go. Kasploof, and then we'll go Kasploof. I need this army. I need it heavily. I can go 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. I'm trying to sort of balance leveling my army up and taking this city out. That's that one, and this one. Oh, I thought that would kill my warrior there for a second accidentally. Sweden's out. Sweden is out of the game now. That gives the era score to me. It's still negative, but that city's no longer rebelling. Oh, thank goodness. I'm not at war with Hungary at the moment, and they're giving me 4 gold per turn, but that's not a lot. It's not a huge amount, and they've got a lot of farms, actually, a huge amount of farms, so I could just immediately run at Hungary and take them out. But this 3 city here will help my loyalty a bit, so we'll go after this one. And I think actually Dido only has the 1 city now, so going after her is a good idea as well. She's probably the easier kill. I'd only need 2 horses to take her out, so that's pretty good. And is it on fire again? Oh wow, yeah, my capital is going to have a problem here with perpetual flames. Like, it's on fire again. And this is regrown tiles. Oh my word, yeah. So this happens sometimes on bigger maps. The woods are so big that the fire will never actually go out. My capital's now down to 3 pop again. Oh my god. That's horrific. Ugh. I'm going to have to build a fire break. I'm going to have to actually chop the woods down just in a line to stop this from happening again, because otherwise my capital is going to get absolutely fried repeatedly. Just old-fashioned formal war against Dido. Hee hee hee. Don't need to wait for anything special here. Just going to run my horsemen in. I think unfortunately this little sea down here, this is the one that's landlocked, isn't it? It says sea, but I think is it technically a saltwater lake, or... I always forget the definitions of the two, but like I don't think my Dromans are going to get out if I put them here. Oh, there's a Venetian warrior down there. Ugh, it's not a fun realization for anybody. Hang on, right, this archer, you just give yourself an upgrade. That's great. I'll get the warrior in. I'll get my horseman in. Now I've got the city siege. I'm not really going to even bother with their units. I'm just going to nuke the city with 2 horsemen. Seems fair. Seems legit. My capital is now officially down to 1 population. I mean, yeah, what can you do? These fires are awful. And I'm just going to have to use a different city, I think. I mean, that's atrocious. Oh, there are a lot more religions now. None of them have been upgraded yet, but that does remind me that in the flaming ruins of my capital, I can now get an apostle, and we can evangelize our religion. I mean, it's desperate that we do that now. Getting some luxuries in, really starting to just try and improve things as best we can. Let's get construction so I can start putting some lumber mills down. That would be a good improvement. Let's improve and fix that as well. Okay, I think our cities are on 0 amenities now, which is a remarkable improvement to how they were. Always kill the units as Byzantium. If you get the opportunity, bam. Do you see, look, I'm knocking back Poland's religion. I think they're spreading this one down now. Just having a look at the religion lens. You can see Poland's got one. Oh, France has got one. Who are these? Jehovah's Witnesses. Hey! And then the Kemens have got one. Or is this Norway? I think Norway has that one. China has one. So as we advance, we should find religions. This should be good, because we need them, because we've only got a +3 combat strength boost at the moment from Taxus, which isn't good enough. Let's pillage that, and then we'll go attack, take the city, keep it, liberate it to Brazil. Ta! I think not. That city's now loyal. No, this one's horrifically unloyal. Oh, I'm just going to have to keep ferrying Pingala around. But actually, it's good that I do this now, because at the moment, there's no need for Pingala to sit by. Because, I mean, my capital's only got 2 population. Oh, look. Actually, saying that, Mongolia are still attacking me. Somehow, they emerge from the flames, ready to kill me. Either way, there's Dido knocked out of the game. And that population city will be pretty good, I hope, to keep this city happy, or keep the area happy. Yeah, it's loyal. What about this one now? Only -4. Only -4. You take these things as the wins that they are. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.